Hello, welcome to Beth Roars, where we look at your favourite singers to find out what makes them them. Before we start, you can find me on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. My handle is @BethRoars and I hold loads of votes on my Instagram, so you guys can vote on who I react to. Also, please do check out my website, bethroars.com, where you can book a singing lesson from me. And last but not least, please do head over to my Patreon, which is patreon.com/BethRoars, where you can get some more exclusive content, you can get early access to my podcast, and you can also find out a little bit more about my scholarship fund for aspiring artists. This one has been asked for loads in the comments. It is Sebastian Bach from Skid Row.
Woke up to the sound of pouring rain. The wind will whisper when I think of you. And all the tears you cry will call my name. And when you lean out of me, I keep
I love how you can hear it's a bit of a precursor to grunge in the way that he's starting to use that kind of low larynx sort of sound in his singing, yet it still has that big vibrato and the high kind of forward placement of a lot of 80s stuff. I love when you can hear things that start to like cross over between genres. It's really cool.
I paint a picture of the days gone by. When love went blind and you would make me see. When I'd stare a lifetime into your eyes. So that I
His breathing is interesting.
time after time, you will never me.
How high is this? Wow, this is high and it's so easy. Na, na, na. It's all up here, which, you know, it's fine in a female voice, but for a male, this is like super high and it's so light and easy sounding. I think what most people do is they try and push their chest voice up and try and make a really, really heavy pushed sound to get to this point. But actually, listen, it is so, so light. It is right in the middle of head voice and chest voice. It's a proper lovely balanced mix, and this takes a lot of time to achieve. There are some people who are annoyingly good at this, but I would say 95% of us we're not born with this balanced mix, and I was not one of those people, and I've had to do a lot of work to try and find something close to this, whereas you do get the odd person who's just like, I can do it. Sounds like it's such a high set voice.
Come on! Through the sleepless nights, through every endless day, well, I want.
See how open his vowels are? Day. His vibrato is very
We spent the summer with the
fast.
roll down. Wished every after would be like this. You said I love you, babe, without a sound. Well, I said I give for my life for just one kiss.
Look how open his vowels are. One of the most popular ones to do is ah instead of I. So I do this, I do that. The I is such a closed vowel that it's just easier. You'll hear it in loads of singers to do ah. I did this. And you can hear him doing it there.
Running for your smile.
I love these little 80s distortions here.
Sweet as yesterday. Walking in. Nothing that I
And the scoops. So the sliding between notes.
Sleepless nights, through every endless day. Well, I wanna hear you say.
I love how he's switching between keeping the notes really straight and then putting this big old very theatrical vibrato on, which I love. I think it's it's so theatrical. And that control over vibrato, again, is something that some people find very, very easy, and some people it takes a little bit of time to work on. I'd say that, it's not always an easy thing to find, and people try and push vibrato, so they'll be like, and try and push that sound, where actually vibrato is a symptom of good balanced singing. Now, this guy has a lovely balanced mix, so that vibrato will be free flowing, and then he'll be able to get control over it. However, if you're struggling in finding your vibrato, before you even look for it, you must look into how to make everything as relaxed as possible. Is there something tensing that may be hindering your vibrato? And if you don't know what vibrato is, if you don't know what vibrato is, it's just that wobble on the end of notes. We kept the yeah, he's good. Man. Imagine playing Wembley Stadium. He's just like enjoying that moment.
Just wait about 30 seconds. This will be done in a couple seconds. Will I sleep, never be lonely?
Show off. Nah, it's really wicked. Great support. It's just easy, isn't it? No tension. You can see his neck is lovely and relaxed.
You on the guitar, yeah. We woke up to the sound of rolling. Watch the wacky dream of you.
His voice is wicked as well. It's high as well.
I'ma take you away.
You know what? Before this clip, I hadn't listened to any Skid Row before, and I am really glad that I've come across it, because it seems to me like the perfect mix of grunge and 80s. It's just on that border. It's on the cusp of late 80s into 90s. I mean, this is 91 in this clip, but you can hear influences of both, and it's like the best bits of both for me. And obviously he has this incredible voice, and the subtleties that he's using in those kind of down times, where he goes into slightly breathier, uses the husky tone in his voice. It's beautiful. But then these high notes are just so effortless. It's fantastic. And it's just so free in expression as well. So often this part of a man's voice, there are some people that just find this part easy, and I find it's people who really understand resonance. If you are able to get resonance, often high tenors, sorry baritones, this kind of higher part of your voice is a little lower, but if you can get it, if you can go for resonance rather than pushing into the note, and you find a resonant place with full chord closure, often this higher area of the voice just starts to flow, and you can get that full tone that sounds really chesty up there. This is the kind of sound that a lot of power metal singers start to use in this higher area of their voice. Yeah, it's just a really great mix. And then this is more of a head voice here. Yeah, that was real good. I really enjoyed that. I am going to go and do some more listening to Skid Row because I don't know enough about them and his voice. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.